This is, excuse me, this is RV Davey live. This morning in Quartzsite, Arizona. I'm in my RV. I'm just, I don't know, I woke up, I don't know, about 30 minutes ago. Kind of got up late. Let's see if this is actually going to work. You know, even though I'm in Quartzsite, like I said, Quartzsite is, doesn't have the strongest internet connections, folks. But I'm still going to do this, okay? I'm going to see if I get anybody in here and that'll tell me that this is working. Working or not working. That's the name of the game here, folks. So tell me if anybody's actually online right now. Let's see, I'll just hang here and see if anybody comes in. But yeah, let me see something here. If I could do it, hold on a second here. It says I got here. Yeah, one person. It says here. But anyway, I'm just since I don't have a seat, I guess I use my sleeper as my couch basically. So right now I'm just laying down. Let me see something here. Hold on a second here. See if I can just get up this way. I'm getting a little cough. But anyway, I got one person in here. Yeah, Quartzsite, Arizona. I could kind of see if I could do something here real quick. Something here. There. There's kind of like looking outside a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty packed in here like a sardine. But yeah. Can't really... Let me zoom in here a little bit. There you go. There we go. We got something here. But that's an RV park next door to I guess it's called Cloud. But it's next door to us. But here I am. I'm live right now currently. So let me see. Let me switch over this way. Hold on a second. Let me get back here. Let's see. Newfoundland. Ingalls family here. Still kicking it. Yeah. I'm in Quartzsite, Arizona. I'm in an RV park here in Quartzsite. I've got 3 YouTubers, right? One next to me called Megavan Mike, and the other one's called RV Refugees. They're straight and forward in front of me. So, where are you guys? You guys in Quartzsite? Don't know if you're in Quartzsite or not. Man, geez, I'm getting a cough. I don't know where it's coming from. Let's see. What else? We got 3 people in here. 3 people in well, I don't know if they're in Quartzsite, Arizona. Yeah, if I do something, I think I'm gonna unplug my water because it's, you know, I got a water leak inside where the toilet is. I need to replace a valve. So I found that out when I got here. I didn't even know till everything kind of got soaked a little bit. Not soaked, but wet. But anyway, I had a guy come out and, you know, he shut the water off. He checked. He told me I needed a valve. I thought it was an O-ring, but he said it's a valve piece or whatever. So I'm still waiting on that to come in, or I'm waiting for somebody to call me that gentleman knew, because he said he was going to be out for a few weeks. He was heading out of town or whatever. He lives here in Quartzsite. So I don't know. He maybe go and visit some friends. Probably most likely went to Phoenix or something, you know. But yeah, a few people. I don't know how many people are up, you know, this morning, you know, on the internet or whatever they do on the internet. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm kind of packed like a sardine. I got to organize this main dinette area is what I got to do. I haven't had a chance. Just been too, when you're paralyzed, it's just hard, to get the energy to do all that. But yeah, I gotta do it. I got some couple totes I bought to put some things in, and I'm gonna make some room up atop where the other sleeper is. I'm gonna make some room up there and put some things there too. So, but that's the scoop. Oh, and then I watched the Suns game last night. Yeah, the Phoenix Suns. They beat Portland by like 21 points last night. So you get to see some basketball players that you normally wouldn't see. They played a basketball player that's like 7'4". His name is Bobo, So he didn't do too bad, actually. He scored 11 points and got 9 rebounds. So he almost had a double-double. But not quite. But anyway, maybe there's some hope for that guy, because they never play him. But, they're playing tough teams. You don't want to, put your weaker players in. You try to win with the best you have, But Durant's hurt, and they played with Bradley Beal and Devin Booker. But Devin Booker didn't play very well. But Beal did. Bradley Beal played a really good game last night. So if you're into sports, basketball, football, whatever, so. See, I got 4 people, but I don't know all the 4 people that are in here. But yeah, Happy New Year, man. Yeah, you know what? I stayed up late because I had a guy that I know on YouTube he's the manager of the English Hotel. So he was able, they allowed him to go on top of the roof. So I saw the fireworks, and I copied those. So now I got fireworks to watch back, That was amazing. It was like 30 minutes solid of fireworks from Las Vegas. All the fireworks were coming off of the Stratosphere, and then all the other ones on Fremont Street in downtown Las Vegas. You could see a ton of fireworks coming from that facility down there. Yeah, we got AZ Arizona back. Okay, there we go. Steve, yeah, Steve's great. Cash and Crash. I like how he does the slot machines. Records it. He does a lot of slot machine play, but he wins money. The guy does good. It's amazing how well he does. He doesn't always win. But he does all right. Tommy Temper in here. So we got, I don't know. I've got another YouTuber, two YouTubers next to me. One's called Megavan Mike, and the other one's called RV Refugees, and they're just, they always do things. They never let me know they're going to do something. They let me know I can unplug and I can follow them. But I don't know. I guess I don't want to be bothered, I guess. I don't know. I try. Maybe they don't want to, they just don't want to be around a handicapped guy, that's paralyzed. Maybe that's a lot of it right there. Yeah, who wants to hang out with a crippled guy, you know what I mean? Not very many. If any, So who else I got one person in here now. Just one. I'm not going to answer that. A fake call. One of those, you get these spam calls. So I get them all day long. I don't know if you guys get them. But anyway, what's going on out there, man? What's going on, Steve? If that's you that's in here, I don't know who's left in here. Coming to you from Quartzsite, Arizona. Yeah, folks. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and YouTube's got a shadow ban on me. So I don't know if people can even leave a message for me. I've not seen any. So I don't know. Terrible thing, I do have the instant messenger. That's one way I can communicate too. It's another way to communicate out here when things aren't so good. But I got Facebook. I could do live on Facebook too. I've done those occasionally. So what else we got? What else we got going on, folks? Here we are in 2024. Not doing so far. Nothing bad's happened in 2024. I guess that's a good thing. See what else you guys are going to say in here. If you guys are still here, this broadcast, because Courtside's got a lot of people that are trying to pull up, doing uploads and what have you, and they're probably not having an easy time with unless you have what's that service called? The new what's the guy that owns Tesla? He's got that Starlink. Yeah, that's the name of it. People got Starlink, and then with Starlink, then you can go ahead and upload your videos and so forth. But with this stuff around here, I'm just running off of my Verizon, camera, internet, whatever, and it seems to be working so far. I see you guys are in here. That tells me something. So, it's kind of a test. I got these. Another thing I did in the off season, I put these new lights in. These lights right here. I don't know if you could see it in my hand. These are 1500 lumens. These are great lights. Best lights I think I've never seen these lights before. But actually, even the place that put them in didn't even know that these existed until they looked it up on Amazon and picked them up. So, but they're good. 1500 lumen. I've got 5 of them in here. So, I have 1500 lumen, so they really kick some light out. Super, super bright. But yeah, I could say they work. I can't tell you the name of them, but I just know that they're 1500 luminums, and you got 3 different color lights. You got yellow, you got white, and you got blue. So you got 3 choices of color. We got 6 people in here. I'm going to stay on here for a bit, see if any more people come in. Let's see here. Let's see. We'll see who's coming in here. We got 4. We had 6. Had the most 6 people. Courtside, Arizona. I don't know if anybody's, if they're online, then they can see that I'm, a lot of people just are subscribed to some big name people, and when you come on, those people come on, they get like 3,000, 4,000 views, just like that. That's only when you're in Courtside. And then after Courtside, it just goes, it bellies out. So that's how you make all your money on YouTube, folks. You gotta do the videos, and you gotta get the views. They only pay you $10 per 1,000 views. Yeah, $10. Can you believe that? $10, YouTube. What's YouTube make? Probably a lot more, right? Probably a ton more. Yeah, 1,000 views, $10. So if you get 3,000, you got yourself $30. Yeah, with $30, I guess you can almost take yourself out to a dinner, right? Off of 3,000 views. I think that's how that works. I don't know if you guys know what the pay scale is for YouTube these days. They seem to just keep going down, and more down on their pay scale. It used to make, heck, it used to be if you had 1,000. RV Camper, Happy New Year's, man. Yeah, I mean, I wish somebody could come pick me up out of here, and go to a restaurant or something, Go do something, I don't have the capability. I'd have to unplug my rig to go somewhere. But I'm in the Lazy Days RV park, folks. RV camper. You ever seen the RV, the Lazy Days? I've been sleeping in. I went. See, what I did is I watched fireworks in Las Vegas because there's a guy named Steve, a channel called Cash and Crash. He went ahead and filmed all the fireworks on top of the English hotel. Next week, man, that sounds great. Yeah, you come over and bring your chair here, man. Sit out, you know. I mean, my neighbor across the way, they're a YouTuber. They're not the friendliest people, okay? I don't know why they're not. They're just not. But I guess when you're crippled like I am, you know, when you're paralyzed, your mobility's not much, and you know, and I don't have an extra vehicle to like you guys all have an extra vehicle. You unplug and you can leave your rig as a situated, you know, spot in where you're camping. So you're in where are you at, RV camper? You're in La Posa South. That's where everybody is, right? La Posa South. That's where everybody goes. So one thing good about here, you got your plumbing. You got your full hookups here. So you keep charged. Your batteries stay full all the time because you're plugged in. I did have a leak in the toilet in the rear. It's a valve that was leaking. So I got a guy that's got to look for a part for that and get that fixed. I had a leak in the faucet. Just got a brand new one too. Spent like $150 on it. Had that installed. They put the wrong fittings in there, so that leaked. So the guy fixed that. He fixed that first, you know, until I can get this valve on the toilet fixed. But it's not that big of a deal, really. Just guys, this water here is terrible. La Posa South, that's what I thought. Yeah, isn't that water taste? Oh my goodness, it tastes horrible. I filled up a water bottle and I mixed some tea mixture in it, and it's just, oh my goodness, I thought I was gonna get sick from it. It tasted like chlorine, solid. I mean, it tasted like pool water. So I don't know. So I'm like, nah, I'm not using this water. I got a whole bunch of bottled water in here. I must have like 6 flats of 16-ounce bottles of purified water. So I've got that to drink. So yeah, see, I'm glad you I guess you're online quite a bit there, RV camper. Good to, yeah, we gotta hit up. We're I'm just thinking, I don't know. Where's a place to go? I went, when I first got here, I went to Three Family here. That was on Christmas Day I got here, guys. Christmas Day, I think it was 12:50, so it's just before 1 o'clock, and I got here. And it's a bumpy road. I-10. Oh my goodness, 20 miles out. Coming in here was just one pothole after another. I think it's the worst I've ever felt or seen, besides Interstate 40. Last season, when I left out of here to go to Flagstaff, yeah, 40 was just, from Kingman all the way to Flag was, I'd say about a quarter of it was pretty messed up, really, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's funny. All these people at RV Camper are getting like 3,000, 4,000 views on their videos out here. So, you know, I'm not getting those kind of numbers. I got 5 people in here. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe this video, you know, goes, you know, maybe after, maybe, I don't know if people could see this afterwards. See, I don't know, RV Campers. I think YouTube shadow banned my channel because I don't see people leaving messages in my selector at the end of the videos. I don't see it, so I don't know. Let's see what else. So yeah, so you're camped with all the superstars there, RV Camper. You're with Mobile Traveler and what? Who else is camping out there? Name some people. I can't even think off the top of my head. Let me think who else is out there besides Mobile Camper or Mobile Travelers is Randy. If you know who Randy is, but most people know who he is. And I think the Graham Crackers out there. Let me think who else. Destination Open Road. That's about the next big channel I think that's out there. I think they're camping in La Posa South too. Yeah, like if you paid the 180, I pay more being here, but to me it's worth it, because you got your own dump station right here, right on your spot. You're set. You don't have to worry about that. So next 3 months I don't have to worry about it. I'll be here through, I don't know, it depends on the weather, but if it gets hot, then I'll go to Flagstaff. I think I went to Flagstaff last year. It was I got to Flagstaff. It was May, the first day of May, actually. Yeah. So I booked out of here on the 30th of April, and when I went up, I camped one night in Kingman. Woke up the next morning and then drove the rest of the way to Flagstaff. I'm hearing some people talking. Somebody's probably sitting next to me. Megavan Mike is right next to me. If you've heard of Megavan Mike, yeah, he's camping next RV to the south of me. And I'm trying to see here. Let me show you what it kind of looks like a little bit. Yeah, there's a park next to me. And there's some people in front of me. Just to let you see what it kind of looks like. And then I'm right next to the fence. So if you come in there, RV camper, I'm right next to the fence. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm right directly next to the fence. And there's two class RVs, and like I said, I'm the one to the far north. And then not that many. I think there's like 6 people in here. Like in the main section. So there's some diesel pushers. Let's see. I'm not at the spot. Think of place for dinner, and I'll bring food later. Think of a place for dinner. Man, I don't know. Who has good dinner around here? Probably the best place you can get dinner probably is just go into I'm thinking Parker, but that's a heck of a drive, 40 miles one way to get, and then 40 miles back, I like Chinese food. I don't know if I did eat at what's that place called? Stagecoach. I think I ate the Stagecoach last year, and I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't the greatest, but hey, for Chinese food, it was okay for courtside, I guess you could say. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the season, everything's closed up here. Everything closes down. The grocery store outlets, I'm not sure if they close. Here's some sirens. A lot of sirens. I'm thinking, how much? I guess most likely it could be a crash on I-10, because I don't see that, anything bad happening in this little area here, Yeah, so you're not at the spot. So that's a big camp area. Hey, RV camper, would you say that there's more people this year than there was last year, or would you say there's less this year than last year? How would you compare it? Let's see. Appears depression is depression. Yeah. What could? Oh, the new year. So you guys think our country's finished? Everybody's saying our country's finished. I mean, I hear that everywhere. I'm like, people say our country's doomed. Well, I don't believe that. I mean, I think the world's going to go on regardless of whatever happens. We live in the greatest country. If you've ever been to another country before, I have. I've been around the world, okay? And believe me, you have no idea how good we have it here. I'm telling you. If you see what the rest of the world is compared to this, UK's horrible. UK's horrible. And they're probably the next best thing besides here in the United States. No, things are getting better. I don't think things could ever get worse. I mean, I think we hit pretty much rock bottom with the COVID. When COVID kicked in, man, things got really bad. Let's see, the Holy Scriptures say Babylon is doomed. Well, I don't think we're there yet. I mean, there might be a time frame where things will be rock bottom. I mean, really rock bottom. But, I don't see it happening right now. I just don't. Yeah, we've gone through some hard times. We've been tested. Believe me, we have been tested. But I think we're still hanging. If you want to compare us to the rest of the world, our inflation rate is at 3%. Russia's at 14%. Think about that. In UK's around, 12, 13% inflation rate compared to our 3%. I mean, the economy is getting better. It might not seem like it is. Prices have, you're right, they've really just gone up, gone through the ceiling. Yeah, you're right there. Everybody's right. Things will come down when everything's, like when the gas prices start to come down, then items can come down too because the price to deliver the food goods to these places costs a fortune. Especially truck drivers that deliver and they work for themselves. They make more. They make about $1,000 per load when they deliver. So to fill up their gas tanks are like what, $500, something like that. I don't know what their gas tank sizes are in those rigs, but they're pretty big comparably to my tank. I think my tank's about, when I fill it up when it's empty, cost me about $150 to fill this tank. $130, $140 roughly. But I'll move around. I pay my big chunk to travel to get to the spot. I'm plugged in. I got electricity here. So, next thing is I got to clear this. I got to go through everything and make some room up on top of the deck there and put everything up there. And it's not everything, but as much of it as I can. And then get my cushions put in place here. And deeply believe, yeah, you'll go up. See, I'm talking about religion, and my numbers of people go way down. There's certain subjects you talk about, sports, way down. So, I mean, if you just want to talk about what's going on in Quartzsite, that's another thing, Then it goes back up again. Quartzsite, what's going on in Quartzsite? Not a big town, so not a lot of big things happen in Quartzsite. I can see some people are sitting outside. I can hear them talking. They could probably hear me talking too. But yeah, let's see. When the gold goes up, the dollar goes down. And if the gold goes down, then I talked to a maintenance guy that came into my RV. Let's see how much. How much a month? It's 300. 300 a month here. That's cheap. You won't find that anywhere. Yeah, but their water's terrible. Terrible. Just freaking terrible. Let's see, who else? I'm trying to read what people are saying here. Let's see, these are the final hours. Babylon is free fall collapse. How much do you pay a month? Like I said, it's about 300 plus your. Then you got to pay for your electric. That's extra. It's about usually electric's about 66, 70 bucks. That's if I run everything. TV, you name it. I run it. It runs no more than usually about 60, 70 bucks. I never had a bill as high as 70. I think the highest I had last season was 66. It could be more this year. I don't know. I will find out this month when I get my full electric bill. When I'm here like I said, I'm here. I got here basically January 1st. So we'll compare when I get to the month of. I think RV Camper took off. She's out of here. Yeah, I got to get. She has to get my telephone number so she can give me a call. Then make it a little easier to do something, instead of relying on the good old YouTube, What she needs to be on the instant messenger, Facebook or Messenger. We call that service. It's called Instant Messenger, I believe. See, there's an RV park by Roosevelt Lake. $290 a month. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I've been there before. I drove there to go fishing, and that's when I had my little Blazer. And yeah, I drove over there, and there's a Mexican restaurant off of that drive too that I went to. I couldn't tell you the name of it, but it was pretty good. I think I've been to 2 or 3 Mexican restaurants in Globe, Arizona that were pretty good. They were all more of the, it's kind of like, it's more like Mexico, style. It's a different style Mexican food compared to what you get, let's say, in Phoenix, Arizona. You go to a place there, it's different, but it's good though. It's good. I'm just saying. Globe had something completely different. A lot of YouTubers don't go to Globe, Arizona. They just don't. You won't find too many people that go to Globe. There's not a lot to offer in Globe, really, if you think about it. All these years, Globe has existed, and still, they haven't made major improvements to that community for people to come visit. They don't make it so to want people to, go there. They don't have all the resources, and they don't add resources. So when you don't do those things, they got, like, I guess every small town's got one main drag, like here. You got one main drag. You got Main Street. You go in any small town, you got a main drag, and that's what you got. Prescott's probably the best for resources and, food and all that kind of stuff. Prescott beats everybody. Flagstaff's not as good as Prescott. Prescott Valley, Prescott, comparably to Flagstaff. Yeah, Flagstaff, their restaurants are, I'm not saying they're not good. There's a few good restaurants in Flagstaff, but they're in downtown Flagstaff. And when you're in an RV, you don't have the room to park. So I can't go to those places, you know. If I could walk, which I can't, you know, I got my walker, I can move maybe 20 feet. But that's about it. What else we got going on, folks? Good to see you guys in here. Not getting big crowds, you know. I'm sure people. I probably got a few that popped in just for a second, just to see what this channel's about. I just thought I'd come in and do a live feed here, since I'm here in, Quartzsite, Arizona, and I am able to do a live feed. The internet's strong enough to do it. Wasn't sure if I was able to do it or not, but 3 people in here. Mexican restaurants in Tonto Basin are closed. Oh, they're closed up for good, huh? Everything's folded up in the small towns. Flagstaff, everything was open. I do know that. And then I went, where else did I go? I went, before I got here, I was in Phoenix. Well, I was right next to Apache Junction, okay? Button right next door to it, which is East Mesa. But before that, I was in Cottonwood. So I went to Cottonwood, drove around Cottonwood. I went to Clarkdale. I filmed that. So there's a video on that from Clarkdale. And right next to Clarkdale, to the south, 4 miles south, is you go up a little hill, and it takes you to Jerome, Arizona. It's 4 miles. I didn't do that trip because you can't park anywhere. RVs are just not allowed to park. It's cash. They said no. You got to get a cashier's check. So I had to go into Cottonwood, go get a cash. Can't take cash, sir. Can't do it. It's got to be cashier's check. I have no clue why that is. No clue. So because what I was gonna try to do, I was gonna try to go down to. It's a little drop down, but it'll take you to a place called Tommy Rocks Music, which is in Jerome. And I thought I'd give him a visit, but didn't work out. So I'm going salmon fishing this summer in Sacramento River, huh? Truth is my name. So we got Truth is my name in here. Now I don't know if Truth is my name was a different channel name previously. I got nobody in here now, folks. We are down to 0, so guess what? I'm going to shut her down because we're down to 0. We're down to 0. 0 people in here. Yeah, I'm going to get a hold of that one lady, get a hold of Marie and have her come pick me up in here so we can hit a couple places. So I'll get her my telephone number. So all right, guys, we're gonna close it out here. So we did a live feed Tuesday morning, folks. Day after New Year's. Now it's doomsday for our country, right? I guess if you get Donald Trump in office, it ain't doomsday, right? He said he's gonna be fixed day 1. So his first day in office is gonna be perfect. So we'll see. We'll wait and see on that one. Mr. Trump could fix it in 1 day, like he says he can. We'll wait and see on that one. I sure hope so, right? If he can't fix it, then what happens? I don't know. People aren't going to be real happy if that happens. Believe me. If they bring the Almighty in and we still can't fix it, we're in trouble. Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday. Yep, I guess you could say, I don't know. Personally, I don't know of any Ruby Tuesday that's still in business. I don't. To me, they closed down about 20 years ago. I remember when they folded up in Paradise Valley Mall in Phoenix. I remember those days. So, but no one can fix this. Not even the almighty Trump can fix it. Well, it's obvious he's going to win the election. He's way ahead of everybody. So you can't have Sleepy Joe in there, right? Sleepy Joe ain't going to fix it. Like I said, if Donald Trump can't fix it, then nobody can, right? He says he's the fix-all cure. That's what Trump says. You guys believe that? You guys actually believe he's the fix-it-all? To me, things have been, you got to remember, after COVID, things have not come back. They just haven't come back. So I don't know. Like Raul Duke is saying, no one could fix this. It's a wait and see. Everybody wants Trump back. Well, we'll get him back, okay? But see what he can do. We'll see. It's a wait and see thing. We don't know. Maybe it will. Maybe he can fix it. I don't know. What's he going to do that, comparably? I mean, he can't make a business run better, right? He can't make a mom and pop shop run better, can he? It's up to people. Prices need to be lower for people to be able to go out to eat and to be able to do things. You got to have the price down. Otherwise, people are sitting at home making their own meals, which is what it used to be years and years and years ago. Way back when, people you'd make your own meal at your own. That's what you have a kitchen for, right? That's what your icebox is for. Stock it up and make your own meals. See, the world is coming soon, therefore be earnest in. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with truth is my name. I'm not disagreeing at all. It says in the Bible itself that things will come to an end. The Bible says it, so therefore, unless you don't believe the Bible, that means you don't believe in God. So I still believe in God. I will always believe. Being at my age, folks, when you're close to death, I certainly do. I believed years and years and years and years ago. Like I said, I was brought up in a Catholic family, but then I changed. I was baptized a Christian at a Christian church in Phoenix called North Phoenix Baptist Church. So I guess you could say I'm a Baptist now. Let's see. So we all need for an end of the world party. Yeah, the X11. Los Angeles had a 4.1 earthquake New Year's Day. Japan 7.6. Yeah, I heard about the earthquake in LA on a 4.1. It'd have to be 7 point something before it actually do some damage to your property. But 5 point something, 6 point were normal. That was normal those days. Same with San Francisco, man. Very active with the earthquakes. Let's see, 700 plus Phoenix almost died in the record Phoenix heat wave last summer. 700 plus people, huh? It's pretty bad. I'm sitting up, but I'm gonna freaking lay down here. Hold on a second here. All right. Oh. Anyway, I'm laying down. So yeah, we're in for some rougher times. I agree. Our economy right now, they say, that's what they say, until you see with your own eyes if the economy is actually good, you know. I mean, but I watched a video from Las Vegas, and a new casino opened up, and I'm telling you, you never knew the economy was bad. These people were dumping $100 bills like left and right into the slot machines. This lady dumped about $500 in 1 hour into a slot machine. She put 5 $100 bills. She did just on one machine. Then she moved to another machine. Then I cut out of the video. So I'm like, yeah, she's not too bad. She had $500 she had to lose. She lost it. Every last penny of it. She didn't get any winnings out of that. $500. And then she was whipping out some more to go to another machine. I'm like, this lady must be dipping out $1,000 just one day in gambling. That's just one day. I'm not talking the next day and the next day after that, depending on how long. Or maybe she's a local Las Vegas person, you know, then they obviously, you know, I don't think a local would gamble that much, you know, because, you know, they're gambling everywhere you freaking go. It's a gambling machine. You go to Circle K, you go to 7-Eleven, whatever, they all have slot machines. Sometimes those little small dive places are better. You know, these little places called Terribles and, you know, the slot machines in Las Vegas. Actually, there's a guy that lives in Las Vegas that gambled in one of those and he hit 2 jackpots and got over $3,000, you know, playing the nickel machines. So yeah, he did good, you know, but how many times did he not do good, you know? There's always a time. Believe me, Las Vegas casinos win. They don't lose. They're not, when you own a business like that, especially like casino, you're not in business to lose. You're in business to win, which they do. Surely they are like stubble. The fire will burn them up. They cannot power of coats of warmth. This is not a fire to sit by. Well, like I said, I watched all these people in this casino. Then I watched one guy, and I forget his name, but he literally gambles $300,000 at a pop, and doesn't even faze the guy. You know, I think he dumped 260. He lost, and was putting another 30,000 into the machine to try to get some of that 230 back, and I don't think he got it back. So he walked out of there. He goes into the private rooms because obviously he's wealthier than you and I and everybody else. But yeah, this guy dumps unbelievable amounts of cash into these slot machines. But yeah, I like watching those videos. They're keeps you going, you know, because you're hoping the guy's gonna hit the jackpot. Here he put like $100,000 in the machine. He had 100,000 limit, and he ended up going over like one and a half times over. So he dumped another $150K to try to get back some of the 100,000, and of course he didn't do it. So 150. Let's see, 150, 50. He lost 200,000. 200,000 just gambling, and he was still going. I cut out because I wanted to get to sleep.
But it was like you go watch these things during the daylight hours, and you could just watch for hours and hours. Trying to feel the temperature of my phone. It's getting pretty warm. So anyways, guys, I think we're going to close it out here. It's been a good live feed. At least I know I can do it. It's the first time I tried to do a live feed from in this park. So, okay, guys, we're going to close it out. No, that's not Randy. Randy don't have that kind of cash. No, seriously, this guy, I'll get the name. I'll do a live video. I'll tell who. You guys could go check his channel out. You won't believe the kind of money this guy's. This guy must be a billionaire. That he can, he must make so much money, probably in interest, that he could just use that $200,000 of interest and just throw it all away. Or, Las Vegas, whatever hotel that was, or whatever the casino that was, they must have been ecstatic. When he walks in the door, they send him right to the private rooms. That's where you got $1,000 limit on a machine. They got $1,000 machines. So if you want to max the machine out, you got to pay $3,000 to max the machine out. That's just one spin. Imagine that, $3,000. Imagine losing $3,000 on one spin. That's freaking crazy. Especially when you're dropping. This guy dropped $3,000 into a $1,000 machine, and he pulled the handle down like 9 times before he left the machine. He lost, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 grand, just like that. Took him, maybe a minute? A minute, he lost $15,000 just like that. Yeah, I'll get the guy's channel name. You guys can watch him, and you'll see what how much cash he's. It's unbelievable. I've heard of the channel, and I thought, well, I'll go check it out. Sure enough, yeah, he's got some serious cash, and he's got some serious losses too. He probably wins too. He probably wins about 50% of the time. Then the time I watched, he was losing everything. It's either silver and gold will not be able to deliver them in a day of. It will not satisfy their hunger and feel for their stomachs. It has caused them to stumble and into sin. Yeah, that's Las Vegas is certainly what they call Las Vegas. They don't call Las Vegas something for nothing. They call it Sin City. There's a channel on YouTube that I watch. I like watching. It's called Sin City Outdoors. Go check them out. That's a pretty good channel. They do fishing and so forth, and that's a good channel. Check them out. Sin City Outdoors. Yeah, so let me think. What else here? What else could we talk about besides sinning? Yeah, my neighbor's leaving with the other neighbor. Looks like they were sitting out. Now it's time for them to go. See, they go out to eat every day. So the economy can't be that bad. When you're going out to eat every day, the economy's not that bad, folks. People say it is, but people complain, but they sure do indulge, Yeah, there they go. Two, both leaving at the same time. I thought that RV looked familiar. Yeah, it's a YouTuber right to the south of me. Looks like they went out to eat somewhere, I'm gonna unplug here too. And it's just a little bit of work, and I'll go get something. Like I said, they're not the friendliest people. They don't talk to you. They don't say much. Like I said, when you're crippled, they don't like crippled people. I came here because this was a good place to come, and stay for 3 months. These people they're only gonna be here for a few weeks. They're here for the big tent. They work the big tent, because they work for people, and they have to work. They have to work a job. So let's see, T-bone steaks, 27 per pound before COVID. $12 a pound now. Let's see, you need to join a tribe of cripples, maybe. Like I said, when you're crippled. See, when I went into a coma, I had a lot of brain damage, and I had to learn to speak. It took me about a year to be able to speak again. So, good morning, man. I was just talking about how bad the economy is. Everybody can afford to eat out. I watched a video in Las Vegas. I went to a guy's channel, and he showed the fireworks, and he gambled, and but he won $3,000. So I give him credit. $3,000 he won. But how much did he lose to actually gain the $3,000 that he won? Yeah, I thought I'd come in here and do a live feed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to unplug to be able to go somewhere to eat or something. But I have food in here to make, so I probably won't do that. But I did get in touch with a couple people that came in here that want to meet up. So they said, name a restaurant, and I said, well, I don't know. I don't know any good places in Quartzsite besides Three Family. That's about the best place I've found here. But where are you guys going out to eat, refugees? When are you going to Mr. Fish? If you guys are going to Mr. Fish, let me know. I'll get you some cash, and then I'll have you bring some stuff back. I don't know. I get a plate of fish or something. Wish there's a place up here. There's probably a place here you could probably get fish here too, but I'm sure it won't be like Mr. Fish. Then again, you can make your own. I've made some pretty good fish myself, but thing is, I don't like the smell of fish cooking. So I imagine, I was just saying, my neighbors probably went out to breakfast or something, Yeah, let me know when you're going to do it. Let me know. Give me a holler. I thought I'd come in and do a live feed here this morning. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do it. X-oven fish fry, yeah. Yeah, I got the microwave and I got the XL oven in here, so. Which works very, very well, actually. It's a good little oven. For a small oven, it does pretty good. It goes, temperature of about 400 degrees, so it gets hot. Yeah, I know. You're not going today. Where are you guys going today? Where are you guys eating today? Yeah, because I know you're not. I know the big tent's not open yet, so see. Let's see, chemicals. Yeah, the water, like I said, the water here is terrible. I had to turn the water off because of my plumbing issue. I've got a valve that's not working. The actual valve is leaking on the toilet. So we shut the water off which I don't care for the water anyway, so. But the guy fixed my leak underneath the sink. So he fixed that. So that was $65 to fix that. And probably about $150 to fix the toilet. To fix that valve. So $150. It is what it is. So, see, see, I'm giving economy to the area. See, when I do that, I give a plumber business. He couldn't find the part. He didn't have a part here in town. He said he'd probably have to go into Phoenix to get it, or have it come here, and it'd be a week or two. So that's what I'm looking at. Probably a couple weeks to get that valve fixed. It's eating at home, going to CA. Oh, okay. You're going in La Posa South? That's where everybody's at. Everybody's camping in La Posa South. So, well, how's Megavan Mike? Is he going with you guys? I see. He's right next to me. He's just the RV to the south of me. He's got the little smart car. Well, him and his wife get to drive around in. Smart car is yeah, it could be clickbait, Robbie. Could be. It very well could be. I would say it is. Just by the way, you can tell, can't you? Can't you tell? Who else knows the scriptures? Who else knows scriptures better than he knows scriptures? Like, I'm telling you. See, I wish I had the memory like he does. See, I don't have the capability, you know. After when I went into the coma and I came out of it like I did, it just I used to be able to remember lyric words for songs I used to play. I can't even I couldn't do them anymore. I mean, that's why I don't, play. Well, come on, jerk, play the guitar again. And I'm like, oh, I can't, man. I mean, yeah, I could, but I mean, if I can't remember my own lyrics, that's no point. I mean, I'm never going to be Eddie Van Halen, so why try, you know? A lot of guitar players don't want to play anymore because if they can't play to that level, they just fold it up and say, forget it. Davey needs some friends. Where I'll go. I've got a few people in Phoenix. I've got a lot of people in Phoenix, just I haven't seen in a long time. I was in the area, but I just didn't stop, Didn't stop to say hi. When you're in an RV like this, you just don't do it. You're trying to get point A to point B. So I wanted to get these things fixed in here, RV, and then come here and everything worked great. But it didn't. The damn toilet leaked. See, I guess if I'm not hooked up to main water, I wouldn't know that because, otherwise it doesn't show a leak, But the one guy put a light in the bathroom when I got that 1500 aluminum light installed. He jumped on top of the toilet and he cracked the lid. He cracked the seat too. So he did some damage to the toilet. So still works, just have to keep the water off on it so water's not leaking through the valve. He probably stood on the toilet and it probably cracked the valve too. Probably ruined the valve. He must have got his foot or must have slipped down and hit the line behind the toilet. That's what he probably did. But, I'm too far from there now. So I have to rely on whatever's up here in Quartzsite to fix it. But yeah, I'll do that. I got it. The other guy can't fix it because he has to. I told him, go call your next guy, tell him what I need, and have him get it, and then, call me up, and we'll get it fixed. So, we will do that. Let's see, go hang out over there. Say, bring a chair. Yeah, I've got my camp chair in here. I do have one chair out here already, so. But I'll get the camp chair out, and I'm going to put it out. And I could try to walk with it, with my walker, And what I need is a little hook around the so I could carry it behind my back or something, you know. But yeah, I could walk with the chair and then put my chair over in their area, and then I could just take the walker and just walk over and, you know, get my walker and just go sit on the camp chair. They've got a fire ring that they brought. So, but like I said, unless they take me with them or let's say the guy's name is Bill. So Bill picks me up and I could buy some firewood, you know. And I could buy like maybe, you know, six bundles of firewood. And then they get 6 and we got 12. But well, actually there's 3 of us in here, so 3 of us could go, like, let's say 3 of us just get 3 bundles each. That's a good amount of firewood. Probably burn 2 in one night, and then 2 another night, 2 another night. So we got 3 nights of wood burning, you know. That wouldn't be so bad. So I don't know what the price of wood is around here, but we will certainly find out. Yeah, I just need to go to a place where I could get some cash back, you know. I gotta call a couple places up here and see if I can, you know, use my debit card to get cash back. And then I get some firewood. Okay, all right. Well, catch you guys later. Yeah, I'll definitely go out with you guys. If you guys let me know like a day or 2 ahead, then I can unplug the RV and then we can go grab something to eat somewhere, you know. Sounds like a deal there. I'll just have to, like I said, I'll unplug it and then have it ready like the day before, and then that way I'll be ready the next day to go get something to eat, you know. Maybe I'll drive with you guys. Yeah, campfire. Yeah, I have to buy, you know, have to go get some, you know, find some campfire wood here. I know there's quite a few places around here to get it, so. And we'll do that. Probably do a barbecue too. Could probably chip in and, you know, buy some chicken or whatever and some potato salad or macaroni salad and have yourself a barbecue. Invite Dan, you know, invite Megavan Mike. That's all 3 of us going in on a barbecue in here. Riding shotgun. That's a good channel. I like watching that channel. God bless RV Davey. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I need it. I pray too, guys. Believe me, I do. Believe me, I pray. I believe in the good Lord. I do believe. I will believe till, you know, like I said, I've already died. I've already been dead because when I died, they found me. They resuscitated me. So a lot of people, you know, that's never happened to them, you know. So I'm one of the fortunate people that I died and they resuscitated me back. I'm a miracle, but was I a miracle? I was better off where I was. Yeah, I really was. But they brought me back. It wasn't my time. I was brought back here for a reason. I guess I got more work to do here. I'm serving a purpose here for sure. For the good Lord, yeah, serving a purpose. I pray for people. I ask God. I even pray for the Lord. That's the first prayer that goes straight to the Lord first. I pray for Him, and then I pray for everybody else that wants prayer. I ask the good Lord that. For those that want prayer, I will give them prayer from the good Lord. Yes, certainly will. And I do. Keep it rolling. I just got... Keep it rolling. I just got here. I've been on here, God, you know me. I do a stream. I don't get the people I used to. I mean, I don't get the big crowds. You know, I get, 5, 6. I think the most I got in here today was, I think, 7. I had 7 people in here so far. So, I mean, you got a whole community of Quartzsite, Arizona. You know, getting a few people. I'm probably not picking up those people, you know. A lot of people don't want to hear. I got 7 people in here right now. Some people are probably just popping in, checking it out. There's a call coming from Phoenix, Arizona, which I won't answer because I don't know who it is. Let's see. Yeah, we're rolling here. Don't have a whole lot to say, talk about here. I was just talking about how the economy, didn't seem like the economy spending lots of money. And then I went into that Las Vegas video, and this lady dumped $500 in the one slot machine and lost it. And let's see here, she lost that money in less than, I don't know, 5 minutes. $500 was gone. Oh, I guess I got to go to another machine. Let's dump another $500 in it. But yeah, I got right out of that channel. I mean, after she lost that much money, I couldn't stand to watch it anymore. All these YouTubers around here. Yeah, I mean, if I collab with Megavan Mike, gets a crowd of people. Yeah, RV Refugees, they've got a lot of YouTube people that they know. They're friends with Nomadic Fanatic. They're good friends with him. How about the Cardinals? Yeah, they're not looking so bad right now. They're starting to come around, man. Takes a while. They're playing with less talent on that team. They don't have the talent other teams have. But look at what they beat. They beat Philadelphia Eagles. They beat them. They dominated that game. They beat the pulp out of the Eagles. It wasn't even close. It wasn't score, but statistic-wise, Cardinals crushed them. They demolished them. They had like almost 300 yards rushing total offense, comparably to Philadelphia. Their rushing yards were 77. So the Cardinals defense, their defense don't look bad. They could put in a few pieces in their defense and then get a few offensive pieces, and I think they're all right. They might come out, maybe winning next year. Remains to be seen, though. But I think they got the right coach. He is a real coach. It's not like their last coach, Kingsbury. The guy didn't have it. He didn't have control of that team. He let the players do whatever they wanted. Let's see. Cowboys, Commanders winning NFC East. Well, the Cowboys are probably going to probably end up winning the NFC East division, since the Cardinals beat the Philadelphia Eagles. So you can serve 2 masters. Either you will hate one and love the other, or you will be devoted to the other one, despise the other. See, you cannot serve both God and money. No, you can't. You can only serve one or the other. But the problem is, it takes money to live. And you gotta use your money to buy supplies that you need to eat and to do whatever, to which is your own, In other words, you do what you do with your cash, and others do what they do with their cash. And you don't worry about it. Thing is, you can't worry about things. That's the problem. If we worry too much, it just drives us crazy. So, it's a free fall. You do whatever To which is your own. You know, everybody's going to do something different. Not every one person does everything the same as the other person does, you know. And that's the thing. No, I can't worry about why one woman is losing $500 in less than 5 minutes on the slot machine. I can't worry about that. But to me, I just look at it like, wow. She acted like $500 was like nothing. It's like, that blew me away. I see five $100 bills. Yeah, so she should have put like, what she should have done was put like 100 into that machine and go to another machine. Because she obviously lost on that machine. She maxed it out. So it's the only way you can win in Las Vegas. You got to max the machine out, and hopefully you hit. But you need about 20. I've seen this one guy do 20, 30 spins, and out of those 30 spins, he got maybe a couple hits. But they weren't big hits. Not the money he was putting into the machine. He didn't get it back. Not even close. But that's the casinos. Because the casinos are in business to win. They're not in business to lose. That's why they stay. But if you look at some of these Las Vegas casinos, they're starting to fold up. Look at the Mirage. Mirage went into the dumps. Mirage failed. Big time. That used to be a big time hotel. It's David Easer. So sorry. I'm still here. Yeah, I'm still here. Still, I'm not making money. I don't make money on YouTube, guys. I don't know very many people that do. Maybe they are, but like I said, YouTube only pays what, $10 for 1,000 views. That's not much money. Imagine that, 1,000 views, $10. But think of it, if you could get 5,000 views, it's not so bad. 5,000 views, that pays some money. Like I said, $10, 1,000, yeah. Get some money in your pocket that way, Enough to go out to eat somewhere, Let's see, they have blown the trumpet. They have made all the things ready, but no one will go into battle, for my wrath is on the whole crowd. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Good to be online here this morning. I don't do these live feeds that much, So I'm doing one today. We got a good one going here. Yeah, the RV Davey channel is doing a good live stream today. For however I can do it, I had the Marie RV camper came in here. So I got to hook up with her next week, or somehow hook up with her next week and go to a restaurant. I'm not sure which one, but we'll go to one restaurant or the other, Go hang out, Shoot the conversation speech, yeah. Yeah, because she's in the Post South, so she paid her $180, and I don't know how long she's going to stay there, So some people stay there all season, and some people come for a month, They pay the $180, and then they're there for 1 month and they leave. Yeah, they do. They come for the big tent, and then after the big tent's over, they take off. This whole place goes dead after the big tent. That's the way it was last year. Last year went completely, utterly dead. Hardly any people. I mean, when I called the grocery store to get an order, it was easy to get because they said the place was dead. And so they were happy to get my business, I'm not ready for them yet, you know. But yeah, it'd be nice to get some fried chicken. Get some fried chicken, some macaroni salad or something like that, and or maybe a Danish roll or something. But I could probably buy a thing of Danish rolls that I could just open up out of the package and throw it in the oven. Throw it in the oven for 20 minutes and make some coffee. I think I'm going to make some coffee. Since I got coffee in here. I got 24 K-Cups. So I'm hoping I can get more of those from one of these places up here. Yeah, I like the K-Cups. And I got, what do you call that? I've got some good coffee creamer too. Forget the flavor I got. I got a good flavoring type of creamer that I bought. I can't. See, that's a problem. Can't think of everything, you know. I buy these things and I just can't remember. The taxpayers to look after and then they charge again. Well, look at some states are charging your Social Security now. Now they're going to tax your Social Security. So that's double dipping too. Because now they're going to take your Social Security. In some states, not Arizona. Arizona's not one of those states. They don't tax Social Security, but there are some states that are going to do it. So those people now the little less money that they already have, it's going to become even less now because they're going to tax it. I'm east of Carefree, or I would put east of Carefree. Where? Carefree, Arizona? Are you east of Carefree, Arizona? Oh, I got food here. I got food. I got some hamburger. I got plenty of hamburger, ground beef. So I can make a lot of burgers. I've got enough for that. I've got a brand new pack that's a 4-pack of burgers that I've got. You know, they're just the regular little patties, you know, that you buy. I've got that frozen in the freezer. So I got a working fridge here now that I've actually got 2 refrigerators. One that's the 12 volt and the other one's the regular that's running on the plug-in. Now, when I'm plugged in here, you know, then it runs on electric. And when I'm not plugged, then it converts to propane. So, and I'm full. I filled up before I came here, so I made sure I did that. Filled her up. Apache Junction, and the 2 girls came out, and I had the owner of the RV place with me, and I told him to go help those girls because they're not going to be able to do it. He goes, "Really?" I go, "Yeah." And sure enough, he says, "You're right." I had to show him how to do it. I had to show him how to put he goes, "It was a straight shot. I can't believe they couldn't get." He goes, "They were trying to get it on that little 3-way piece you got there." I go, "We should take the 3-way off because they're thinking that 3-way is where they have to fill." He goes, "No, they should know better. These gals aren't trained very well. They must not do very much propane up here because they didn't really know it." He goes, "Yours is simple, straight shot right in. Hook it up, take it off. It was simple, not a hard thing at all." He took a look himself. He took a picture of it, showed me the problem they were having. I go, "Well, I know. I took a picture myself, so I know what you're talking about." Yep. Soon the states are going to recycle sewage and make people bathe and do their dishes and recycle. That's what it's coming down to. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to recycle. Matter of fact, they're already doing it. They're already doing that. I wouldn't be surprised if out of your spigots here are that too. I wouldn't be surprised to see that that's what they're doing. You know, that your sewage water is the actual. Well, yeah. I mean, think of it. If you can't reuse the water, just think if we used all that water and never recycled it, we wouldn't have any water left. We wouldn't have any water to speak of. Lake Mead would be completely bone dry, empty. It almost was. It got down to like, what, 21% full or empty? It was like 82% empty, Lake Mead. Now I think it's back up to about, I think they're about 35%, 36%, I believe. Now don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. But I believe they went up about 80 feet of, I think they gained about 80 feet of water comparably to what we got the previous year. See, the bottled water you were probably drinking is probably actual sewage water. It probably is. I wouldn't put it past that's what it is. I wouldn't at all. But who knows? Who knows? You know, we're talking about, you know, general life. We're talking about a water system here in Arizona. It's not good, put it that way. Not a good situation we're in. We're better now, but we haven't been getting that much rain if you think about it. You know, I think we had one good rain right before I came here. You know, it rained pretty good though. It rained for like one solid. It rained for about, I would say good rain, about 5 hours of good rain, or really came down. And in Arizona and Phoenix area, whatever, you're lucky if you see that for 5 minutes. But I saw it for 5 hours, which was pretty good. It's a pretty good downpour. I remember the guys that were working at the place I was at, they were saying, it's not going to rain. Not going to rain. It never does rain. Well, it did rain. Because they didn't move anything, right? When they got in early in the morning, the first thing they were doing was picking up everything that was getting soaking wet. Because it was already getting soaking wet all night anyway. I told the guy, I said, everything got soaked. It started raining about 11 o'clock last night, and it just kept raining and raining and raining. And he goes, that's okay. I go, well, if you had electronics out there, it's not okay. If those days have not been cut short, no one tried, but for the sake of those days will be shortened, yeah. I mean, the truth is, my name is not lying. I mean, he tells the truth. I mean, he's telling it like it is. You know, I know it's how it is. It's just, we don't like to think that way, you know. We just don't, you know, because if we thought that way every second of the day, we'd be so depressed, we'd probably fall over and just freaking die. The devil is making, that's funny. The devil's making people shower in their toilets. That's funny. That is pretty funny. Let's see. Yeah, so. Well, yeah, the good Lord is going to make us do, you know, he's going to punish us. We get punished every day. For our every sin is committed, we get punished for it. You don't get away with, if you commit a sin, you can't keep getting away with it. Put it that way. The Lord will make sure that you get taken care of. He will do you good, believe me. He will. So, but, you know, better things come to your life when you believe in him, you know. Especially when you talk about him all day long. You give the Lord attention like that, yeah, you're gonna reap some good benefits from it. Believe me. Believe me, we got 8 people. We got a pretty good crowd in here. I got my usual crowd, and I've got like a few others that popped in, But yeah, people, if people are around courtside, if they go online, they can see, and they can pop in there and say, that's not my kind of channel, I want to see scenery, I want to see what the dirt looks like on the ground, I want to see their campsite, He's a jealous God. His name is Jealous. A God named Jealous, huh? Yeah. A jealous guy. Well, he's jealous because he wants attention. Think about you. If you were God, yeah, you'd want. See, if God had a YouTube channel, imagine how popular that would be. If God actually had a YouTube channel. Yeah, if God had a YouTube channel, he'd have everybody in his channel. He'd be the most popular channel that there ever was, or ever could be, That's for sure. Yeah, God is jealous, no doubt about it. I could see it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a Bible in here. I did have a Bible in here. It was taken out when I went to the hospital last time. The friend of mine took everything out. I didn't get that back in. He took things out of here I wanted to stay in here, and then in other things he just kept them, All the electronic stuff he kept. Yeah, he took my little charger that I had from my Bluetti, my little battery here. He took the charger for it, and I had to order another charger. And like I said, he probably thought he could use it, because it had USB ports on it. So he took it. He took my thing my device that charges up or actually jump starts my vehicle. He took that too. Yeah, I had that on top of the dash. It was gone. So this ain't no RV resort, that's for sure. Where I'm at, you don't have all the, you don't have a laundry facility in here. There's a lot of things you don't have in here. So, but the price is right, Price is right. Kind of like the game show. Uncle Teddy, what's going on, man? Good to see Uncle Teddy in here. We got Raoul Duke in here. We got Truth is the Name in here. We've had a few people come in. I've had RV Camper in here. Let me see what my charge is here. I'm trying to see what my charge is. I can't see it. Because I can't tell what my charge is right now. I could, but hold on. Now, let me see here. Where is it? Hold on. Let me see something here. Come on, thing. Switch over. It's not telling me what my charge is. It's bumming me out here. Yes. Cancel. Let's see. Let's see now. Yeah, I was kind of had a little cough this morning too. But I got electric heater that runs in here too. So I don't need to run it now, which I'm not, but I run it. I start running it about 7 o'clock in the evening, and it stays on. Keeps things warm. Keeps things about 70 degrees in here. So 70 degrees. It's not bad. It's too bad you're sick. A lot of people are getting sick. See if you created something and somebody else got credit for it. How? Yeah, I wouldn't like that. That happened with me to a music to a song I wrote. Yeah, it was a very old song. I didn't think much of it. Another friend of mine took it and re-recorded it, and he made money on it. He goes, "Hey, I actually made money on your song." I go, "That's cool to hear that. It's cool that you took one of my songs and you took credit for it. That's good. I'm happy for you. Hope you feel good about it. You made money. At least you could have done was give me half, right?" He goes, "I only made a few $100s." I go, "Yeah, but I could have made 150 too." He didn't look at it that way. He goes, "Yeah, but it cost me to have it recorded." And I go, "Oh, okay. So, well, then you could have paid me a little less, You could have paid me about maybe 75 out of that 150 or whatever, That would have worked out that way, right?" And he goes, "Well, I guess you're right, but I don't know. It wasn't that good of a song anyway." I go, "Okay, all right. It wasn't that good of a song. Well, it was good enough that you wanted to use it to record it, So he made $300 on it. Yeah, I'm at the RV park. Yeah, I'm here in Quartzsite. I am here in Quartzsite. I made it, man. I'm actually here. I made it to Quartzsite, Arizona. Yep, I sure did. Yeah, I'm just, laying down here in my comfortable new mattress that I bought. So it's a comfortable mattress, really, really comfortable. For $325, yes, not bad. Costs money to have comfort, But yeah, at least I got it. Let's see. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I drove in on Christmas Day, Christmas morning. I left out of East Mesa and hit the highway about, I'm going to say 10 o'clock in the morning. 10, 11, 12, yeah. Took me 3 hours. Just a hair under 3 hours. I got here exactly into town at 12:50 from leaving at 10 o'clock in the morning. So it wasn't too bad. I think I was driving about 60 miles an hour. Maybe 62 maybe 65 at some parts of the drive, But for the most part, I was about 60 miles an hour. And it's pretty good traffic coming in here too. And more than I probably wanted to have, But if you want to compare it to leaving, like on a weekday in Phoenix, Arizona traffic, I wouldn't have wanted that at all. Let's see, massive waves, California coast. Yeah, I seen that the waves were really big. I don't know what the reason for that is. I know that L.A. had an earthquake. Was it on Christmas Day? 4.1. So something like that. But yeah, they haven't had. But if you think about it, California's prepared for earthquakes because the people that are living now, like back when I was a young kid, that goes back a ways. I'm 61 years old, but back in the day, like when I was like say 12, 13 years old, LA used to have earthquakes, 5 points, 6 point something earthquakes all the time. I mean, seriously, they had destruction. Freeways were destroyed, wiped, just destroyed, and houses destroyed, and then they rebuilt all that, and they relatively have not had any major earthquakes since the 1970s, really. So they've been pretty fortunate. Look at all the sitting that they do in California. They don't get punished that hard, you know. But they are getting punished because they pay a lot more in gas. They're paying, you know, $6-7 a gallon of gas compared to what we're paying. What are we paying? $3.30, $3.40 a gallon here in Quartzsite. Let's see, 4.1 earthquake hits Rancho Palos. Let's see. So yeah, I'm not sure where that is comparably to Los Angeles, California. I think San Diego got hit too. San Diego had an earthquake as well. At least 8 dead after a powerful earthquake strikes Japan. Tries the tsunami warnings. Yeah, yeah. Japan gets some big earthquakes, guys. They really get hit pretty hard, and they did this last. There's always a place that's going to get hit hard. You know, there just is. You just never know it. You never know when it's going to hit. I mean, if LA had a big earthquake, we'd feel it right here. Yeah, if LA got hit really big, we'd feel it. Uncle Teddy. Yeah, like I said, if LA had a big earthquake, we'd feel it right here in Quartzsite. Because they're not that far from LA. I think we're about 200 and... Was it 250? I'd say 200 miles from LA for where we're at. Maybe a little bit more. I have to look it up. I have to Google how many miles from Quartzsite to Los Angeles, California. I know we're not far to Palm Springs. Yeah, Palm Springs is pretty close. December was second warmest on record. Let's see. So we're having this is a warm winter. Compared last year, it was freaking bone chilly cold. We were getting rain every 3 days last year. So far this year, not so much. I might be wrong though. You know, come this maybe the cold temperatures. They say it's going to chill up here. It get chilly. That's what they're saying. They say next week the temperatures will be in the 50s. You know, Phoenix will be in the 50s, low 50s. Probably low 50s here too. It's the same weather. And probably get some clouds. That's why I'm glad I'm in the park because, you know, my batteries stay charged. Because the converter keeps my batteries nice and charged. So I just don't want cold mornings, you know. I don't have lithium phosphate batteries in here. I've got AGMs. So those do well in colder temperatures. I don't say they do perfect, but at least they charge up, you know. But they don't go down when I'm charged into the park because it keeps me 100% charged up here. So not so bad. Let's see what else we got here. See what else other people are saying in here. Like I said, yeah, Phoenix was the second warmest on record for Phoenix by Catherine Davis Young, published Monday, January 1st, 2024. Yep. Uncle Teddy likes the new name. That's pretty funny. I wonder where they're at. I don't know where they're staying this year. You know, they're probably staying in the Phoenix area. Revelator. I would say Revelator is in Phoenix, but Revelator took off from Flagstaff early. Took off out of there. I think it was God. When did I leave? I didn't leave out of Flagstaff till the 3rd, just before Thanksgiving. Yeah, there's a matter of fact, I encountered a little bit of snow 2 times in Flagstaff. It snowed probably like 1.5 inches of snow, and it melted off. The next day it was gone. As soon as the sun came out, yeah, the snow just melted away. Yeah, so yeah, Revelator probably, God, let me think, November, he probably left out, I would say, like the very 1st of October. He was out of there. I could tell a lot of people left like the 1st of October or at the end of September. But hot temperatures were still down in Phoenix. Yeah, I stay, even Flagstaff, let me think, Flagstaff was getting in the 60s, except for like a week. 1 week it was like down, the highs were in the 40s. Like 45, 46 degrees for the high, but the lows in Flagstaff, I was in 16, 20 degree temperatures for the low when I was in Flagstaff in November. Yeah, November had some bone chilling cold days, but I turned the stove on, and left the stove run, and that kept me alive. Yeah, temperatures were okay. Let's see. I'm 7 miles north of Roosevelt Lake, 17 miles south of Payson. Yeah, I know where that's at. I know that. You decided to go by the Globe area, huh? So how you like Globe? I'm sure you tried the city of Globe out. I don't know what's over there. I don't remember seeing like laundry facilities and stuff like that. But I think it was about 30 from Globe I think it's about 30 something miles to Roosevelt Lake. You take I forget the name of the street you take. You take there's a loop that it's not loop. You just go south, or you're going north. So you go north to get to Roosevelt Lake from Globe off of 60. I can't tell you the name of the street that you have to turn on to do that, but there's another street off of that gets you to Payson. So you go north a little bit, and then there's a turnoff to head east, which gets you to Payson. I remember that. I remember seeing that turnoff because I made that drive a few times. So yeah, Tonto Basin. So you take Tonto Basin. Yeah, so that's the name of that turnoff. Then I couldn't remember the name of that turnoff, but yeah, that's more than likely. Sure you know. But yeah, if you go up, if you go south, coming back up to Globe, there's a Mexican restaurant off to your on the east side of that road. So you just go, it's right off the road. You can't miss it. There's a Mexican restaurant right up there, and it's pretty good. It's a pretty good restaurant. Food was pretty good. There's one in Globe, like right off of 6. It's off right on 60. So you stay on 60. There's a Mexican restaurant up there. I couldn't tell you the name of it, but it's really good too. Matter of fact, the 188. So all the Mexican restaurants in Globe area were really good. I didn't find any bad ones, put it that way. They were all, to me, I've been to all of them too. They were like 4 or 5. I can't remember the exact number, but I've been to them all. I hit all the restaurants up in. I went to one Mexican place. Excuse me. It was right on the main drag in Globe. It wasn't that great. The one on the main drag. It's the little, real small place. I mean, it was so small, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it was. When I got inside of it, I couldn't believe it was that small, but it really was. But the food wasn't that good. It could have been better. But all the other ones were good. It's closed. That restaurant was closed on that main drag. It wasn't a good. The food wasn't that great there. I could see why it closed because it wasn't that good. Believe me. I know good Mexican food I'll tell you a good place in Phoenix though. In North Phoenix, there's a place called Via de los Santos. Via de los Santos, really good. It's off of, it's on Central. You go north of trying to think of the street. Can't even think of the name of the street. Dunlap. So you go north on Dunlap on the Central, and it's about a half a mile up the road on your west side of the road. It's called Via de los Santos. Really good Mexican restaurant. If you're in Phoenix, go there. It's good. It beats out everything. And I mean everything. Yeah, I mean there's some good places, but no, Via de los Santos is by far way better than everything else. Yeah, and the prices are reasonable too. They're not expensive like Macayo's, and I'm trying to think of the other place. Then there's there's so many Mexican restaurants in Phoenix. It's crazy. And most of them are good, but you don't get the same quantity and quality that you get. Like at Via de los Santos, you get quantity and you get quality. Matter of fact, George W. Bush ate there once when he came to Phoenix. When he was president, he ate there twice. Yeah, so he liked the place. Matter of fact, he highly recommended it. Imagine all the Secret Service that was there. Matter of fact, I think I talked to the owner there the one time, and because they had pictures of George W. Bush in their pictures in their background. So I heard about he ate there, and so yeah, he really loved the place, and so do I. I really like that place. I always tell people before you go to another place, if you're up in North Phoenix, just go to that place. You won't be angry, You won't be dissatisfied. Put it that way. Gold is gold. Gold there is rubies. A lot of gold here in Quartzsite because the maintenance guy that works at this park, he's here to get gold, and he's getting gold. He's getting lots of gold up here. He said he's making money. Most of his money he makes is off the gold right here on Quartzsite. There's lots of it up in here. So, yeah, I imagine. I was told that there is. Garcia's, it's not as good as Via de los Santos. Via de los Santos is like really, really good. Look them up. Yeah, and if you're in the Phoenix area, yeah, definitely go check it out. And then tell me what you thought. Because I had the people I know that I'm friends with in the Phoenix area go there because they never heard of the place. And they were happy that they went there. They're like, wow, this is really good. And the prices aren't bad either. I go, yeah, there you go. There you go. You learn something new, all the time. Yeah, but Garcia's, yeah, that used to be a good quality place. There's another place in North Phoenix. Trying to think of the name of it. It's on Cactus and Cave Creek Road. So if you go to Cave Creek, you go to Cactus, you go east on Cactus Road for about, I'd say, an eighth of like as soon as you make that turn, it's right at it's just right past Denny's. There's a Denny's right on the corner there. There's a Subway too. But yeah, there's a really good Mexican restaurant like right there. But you know they actually do deliver to your actually they call your number and you got to come up to pick up your meals. So it's not. I mean, yeah, it's sit down, but you know you got to get in line and go to the main window, order your whatever you're going to order, and then get your table. And then they got a salsa machine where you can get salsa. So yeah, you can get all unlimited chips and salsa. You know, you just ask for more chips and they get you more chips, and then they got a salsa machine. You just go there yourself, put it in a cup, and I just grab a regular sized cup, you know, and I fill up with about half of it with salsa, about half, and then I use it all. I don't waste any of it. So let's see, how often do you get out of the RV? How? Oh, I get out here and there. I mean, what I need to do is get my camp chair outside so I can go out and sit out. But I will. I just been stuck in here. You know, it's by choice. You know, it's nice and warm in here. Trying not to get sick. That's for sure. Trying hard not to get. I do have cold flu medication in here too, though. I do have that. I got Pepto-Bismol. You know, because just keep my belly from getting messed up. I got to check my blood sugar. I did check it this morning. I was 150 this morning. I gave myself about 30 units of insulin, long acting. So I want to check my sugar, see what my sugar is right now. I'm not really hungry, so I don't think I'm going to eat anything. I think if anything, I'll make some coffee. Drink a cup of coffee, and that'll be about it. Yeah, probably. I got people across the way, and I got another guy south to the south of me, and so yeah, they got their chairs out, and I'll get my camp chair so I can be able to walk over there. It's kind of hard because they made it more difficult this year. Because somebody built like a little rock area, you know, and I have to climb over the rocks with the walker to get over there. Plus, they got their little burn thing, their fire pit is over there too. So a little bit more challenging than it was, like I said, the previous year. You know, they built that little rock thing. I wish they didn't do that, but you know, I can't make it go away because I can't pick up the rocks. So doesn't do me any good. Let's see. Let's go pan for gold. Yeah, you could. You know, the best. Of course, the best time is. You know what the thing. You know, the in Quartzsite here, they got the I forget you got the main wash that runs through. I can't think of the name of the wash, but anyway, that wash ran. So now is the time to get like a 5-gallon bucket of water and get one of those gold panning pans or bowls, whatever you want to call them, and to go ahead and throw water in there and scoop it around, slosh it around. I guarantee you, you're going to find some gold in there. Guarantee you, because that wash ran pretty good. So like I said, all that gold usually washes down through the wash. So I'm sure you're going to pick up some gold in there. It's even better if you have your electronic device, and you go ahead and you get a nice gold device and scan with it. And now they got the ones where they just, you can set it for gold medal. And it'll pick up it'll just pick up that you got gold. So that's something you could do. Here's something going on right now. Anyways, we should close it out, guys. I've been on here a long time, man. Been on here forever. But I'll be coming on here often since I'm out here in Quartzsite. So, I got one drone, guys. Somewhere in the RV. I couldn't tell you where I stuffed it, but it's in here. It is in here. And I'm gonna have to look for it, because it'd be really good to fly that thing in this part, and you can get an overview what everything looks like around here, That is content. That's exactly really good content too. You struck up. Yeah, I gotta look for it. It's like I said, I know it's in here, and like I said, I can't remember where I stuffed it, but it's in a case. So I'll have to look a little deeper in here. I get the energy. Like I said, I still gotta clean the main area over here and get the stuff put away so I can, and then work on the top part of the RV up here. Make some room up there. I may have stuffed it up there too. I'm gonna have to look. Okay, guys, let's get out of here. So Revelator went to Roosevelt Lake. So Revelator's at Roosevelt Lake. Now that's something. That's a little different. Roosevelt Lake's it's a big lake. Lots of water goes in there that feeds in from the Upper Salt River, runs into that, feeds that lake. And then that lake feeds all the other Salt River lakes that run down the chain. So it goes Roosevelt, and then it goes, can't think of the next lake. But the next one, there's another one. I can't think of the name of that one either. But yeah, it's all the Salt Lakes. The only lake I can remember on the last one down the Salt is Saguaro Lake. And then that one, it's got Stewart Mountain Dam, and then that feeds down into the lower Salt River and feeds Tempe Town Lake, which is the last Salt River lake, really. Actually, Tempe Town Lake is actually the Salt River. But they got balloon dams on each end. It's like rubber dams that blow up. And now those are the dams that they use for it. Tempe Town Lake's about 12 feet deep. That's the deepest it goes. Like I said, it's just a river. And one time, the rubber dam gave out on that lake, and all the water went spewing out. Luckily, nobody was on the lake, because it happened like 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, and nobody's allowed on the lake at 3 in the morning. I don't think they allow anybody on the lake till like 7 in the morning there, Tempe Town Lake. But I wouldn't want to fish in it. You're right in the city, man. I'd rather go fishing outside the city. But that's just me. Okay, guys, we're gonna close it out here. I've been on here for 2 hours, man. 2 hours and 6 minutes. Okay, guys, we'll catch you guys later. We'll do a video soon here, guys. Next time, hopefully, next one I'll do is I'll be outside. So you can see, you know, get some, show you a little bit of scenery around here. Good to have you guys in here, man. Raul, Duke, and everybody else that came in here. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys coming in here. I appreciate all my subscribers and all my support, because I could use it. Okay, guys. We're calling it quits here. So you guys all have a good day and a happy rest of your 2024 year. Happy New Year's, guys. To all of us. Let's hope for better this year. We always hope for better, but we take whatever we can get. Okay, guys, we're out. Okay, bye.